In the land of misinformation, I'm the truth seeker. Cut through the lies like a blade, I'm a fact checker. Black communications, the social need to follow. Unmasking fake news, exposing them all tomorrow. I'm on a mission, fighting for the information. No room for deception, it's time for retaliation. Black communications, we set the record straight. Real news, no filters, just the facts we dedicate. Fake news spreading like an epidemic outbreak, but I won't back down, I'll be the one to make them choke. Black communications, not that relevant until exposing all the lies. Watch them burn in hell.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, Rosa here of Splat Communications. Before we start, may we request dear followers, viewers and subscribers to please don't skip ads. This will help us a lot to continue the work that we do. Thank you. Likewise, may we request those who have not subscribed yet to please do so. Kindly make it a habit to like the videos, but more importantly, share it so you can help us in our fight against fake news, misinformation and disinformation.
Notably, Marcos Jr.'s infrastructure plan is substantially more ambitious, being 91% larger in scale compared to former President Rodrigo Duterte's program, which saw only around 82 billion Philippine pesos worth of projects completed out of 199 planned during his term. Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. is a prominent Filipino politician who has followed in the footsteps of his father, former President Ferdinand Marcos. Born on September 13, 1957, he is the eldest son of Ferdinand Marcos and former First Lady Imelda Marcos.
This is my son, Ferdinand Marcos Jr.
The victory of Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. in the Philippines national election signaled a significant shift in the country's political landscape. Marcos Jr.'s elusive campaign strategy, devoid of policy discussions and traditional debates, left observers both domestically and abroad uncertain about the direction of his leadership. Similar to in his tenure, a notable emphasis has been placed on infrastructure development, echoing his father's vision of constructing critical roads, bridges, and projects aimed at stimulating economic growth and enhancing connectivity across the Philippines.
Improved physical connectivity will always be a vital facet of our development efforts, as outlined in this administration's Philippine Development Plan and the 8-point socio-economic agenda. That is why this government is more determined than ever to pursue projects that will recognize our dream of a stronger and more interconnected Philippines. We will continue to build roads, bridges, ports, and airports all over the country so we can bring Filipinos closer together.
Marcos Jr. has also championed economic policies focused on attracting investment, fostering job creation, and promoting entrepreneurship, highlighting the administration's commitment to driving economic progress. Under his leadership, 194 high-impact infrastructure flagship projects valued at 9 trillion Philippine pesos have been approved, spanning sectors such as physical and digital connectivity, water resources, healthcare, energy, and agriculture. Notable among these are the Panay Railway Project, Mindanao Railway Project III, North Long Haul Railway, and the Ninoy Aquino International Airport Rehabilitation Project, among others. Through the Build Better More (BBM) program, the administration has overseen the construction, maintenance, or upgrade of over 4,000 kilometers of roads and approximately 500 bridges nationwide. Presently, 95 of the 194 approved projects are ongoing and slated for implementation, while an additional 30 await government approval, and 47 are in various stages of feasibility study. 19 projects are anticipated to reach completion this year, with 45 of the total projects expected to be financed through private sector partnerships. Notably, Bongbong Marcos Jr.'s presidency carries implications beyond domestic governance, shaping regional dynamics and the delicate balance of power in Southeast Asia. Focusing on Marcos Jr.'s leadership, several key traits and policies distinguish him from other ASEAN leaders. He carries the weight of his family's legacy, notably that of his father, Ferdinand Marcos Sr., which may shape his leadership style differently compared to leaders without such significant familial ties. He has also garnered significant populist appeal, particularly among segments disillusioned with traditional political elites, setting him apart from leaders in neighboring countries. Marcos Jr. presents himself as a blend of populism and technocracy, emphasizing governance expertise alongside his family legacy. His economic policies prioritize infrastructure development and job creation, aligning with regional themes but tailored to the Philippines' specific needs and challenges. Under Marcos Jr.'s leadership, potential regional initiatives or collaborations include strengthening economic integration within ASEAN through trade liberalization and investment facilitation. Marcos Jr. as a regional leader, contingent on ASEAN member states' priorities' broader geopolitical context.
President Marcos Jr.'s focus on connectivity and infrastructure development is a forward-thinking approach that recognizes the importance of these factors in today's digital age. By prioritizing connectivity, he is acknowledging the role of technology in driving economic growth, improving access to information, and promoting social inclusion. His commitment to building better and more infrastructure could significantly improve the quality of life for many Filipinos. Improved infrastructure can lead to better access to essential services, increased job opportunities, and enhanced economic activity. It can also attract foreign investment, which can further boost the country's economy. As for his economic policy agenda, a focus on inclusive growth and sustainable development could potentially lead to a more equitable distribution of wealth and resources. This could help reduce poverty and improve living standards for all Filipinos. Furthermore, his economic policies could potentially foster a more conducive environment for businesses, stimulate economic growth, and create more job opportunities. This could lead to increased prosperity and improved living standards for many Filipinos. President Marcos Jr.'s focus on connectivity, infrastructure development, and a robust economic policy agenda could potentially bring about significant positive changes for the Philippines. However, the actual impact of these policies will depend on their implementation and other factors.
If we look into regional politics, Ferdinand Marcos has strongly emphasized the importance of maintaining a rules-based order in the Indo-Pacific region. He has articulated his views on regional security and stability, advocating for a framework that upholds international law, respects sovereignty, and promotes cooperation among nations. He calls for peaceful dispute resolution through diplomacy and dialogue, urging nations to uphold the principles of the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, and other international legal frameworks.
Closer cooperation in this field was fully emphasized in my speech to the esteemed Parliament of Australia, the first ever for a Filipino president. I similarly highlighted our steadfast support for regional peace and harmony, to which many of our forefathers paid the ultimate price in World War II. I conveyed to Australian legislators the important role of both our countries as proponents of the rules-based international order and its significance amidst the present complexities in global geopolitics.
In his speeches and statements, Marcos Jr. has highlighted the role of ASEAN as a key player in promoting a rules-based order in the Indo-Pacific. He emphasizes ASEAN's centrality and unity in addressing regional challenges, including territorial disputes, maritime security, and geopolitical rivalries. Marcos Jr. advocates for increased cooperation among Indo-Pacific nations to tackle common threats like terrorism, transnational crime, and natural disasters. He highlights the need for multilateral approaches and dialogue mechanisms to build trust and foster stability in the region. He accepts the importance of ASEAN-led mechanisms and platforms, such as the ASEAN Regional Forum, ARF, and the East Asia Summit, EOS, in facilitating dialogue and cooperation among member states and external partners.
I am happy with this opportunity to join the 26th ASEAN-China Summit. It is an important opportunity to reaffirm and build on our relations under the framework of the ASEAN-China Comprehensive Strategic Partnership. This year marks the 20th anniversary of China's accession to the Treaty of Amity and Cooperation in Southeast Asia, a valuable commitment by our country to universal multilateralism and the rules-based international order. Such cooperation can only help achieve our aspiration that, once again, ASEAN will be the epicenter.
Marcos Jr. advocates for ASEAN's unity and cohesion in addressing complex security challenges, including territorial disputes and maritime security issues. His commitment to ASEAN's centrality reflects his dedication to fostering a cohesive and inclusive regional security architecture guided by the principles of cooperation, dialogue, and mutual respect.
President Marcos Jr.'s advocacy for a rules-based international order in the Indo-Pacific demonstrates his commitment to promoting peace, stability, and cooperation in the region. This stance is crucial given the strategic importance of the Indo-Pacific in global trade and security. His campaign for this cause shows his understanding of the complexities of international relations and his willingness to engage in diplomatic efforts to resolve disputes and tensions. This could potentially enhance the Philippines' standing in the international community and foster stronger relationships with other countries in the region. Furthermore, a rules-based order can help ensure that all countries, regardless of their size or power, are treated equally. This can lead to a more fair and just international system, which is beneficial for smaller countries like the Philippines. By advocating for a rules-based order, Marcos Jr. is also indirectly promoting the respect for international law. This can contribute to the peaceful resolution of conflicts and disputes, which is essential for maintaining regional stability and prosperity. President Marcos Jr.'s campaign for a rules-based international order in the Indo-Pacific could potentially bring about significant benefits for the Philippines and the region as a whole.
The political landscape of Southeast Asia reflects broader challenges to democracy, characterized by the rise of strongman leaders and the erosion of liberal democratic values. While Indonesia remains a bastion of democratic governance in the region, other nations like Thailand, Cambodia, and Myanmar have gravitated towards closer ties with China. The United States faces the challenge of aligning its democracy promotion agenda with geopolitical interests, historically prioritizing security concerns over human rights in its relations with the Philippines. Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s presidency in the Philippines arrived at a critical juncture marked by economic challenges and global monetary tightening. Taking over from his predecessor, Rodrigo Duterte, Marcos Jr. was expected to maintain a sense of continuity in economic policies, aiming to leverage the country's previous successes to sustain economic growth and address underlying issues. During Duterte's tenure, the Philippine economy consistently thrived, achieving annual growth rates exceeding 6% until the pandemic disrupted this trajectory. Key economic indicators, including per capita national income and gross capital formation, witnessed significant improvement, fostering investor confidence and driving foreign direct investment to notable levels. As Marcos Jr. assumed leadership, his primary goal was to uphold and build upon this economic foundation, targeting sustained growth rates of 6% or higher through continued emphasis on capital formation and foreign direct investment. However, daunting challenges loomed ahead, such as the persistent trade deficit, characterized by substantial imports outweighing exports and an escalating current account deficit exceeding $6 billion in 2021. Furthermore, external factors like the U.S. Federal Reserve's interest rate hikes aimed at curbing inflation pose risks to the stability of the Philippine currency. Despite these challenges, Marcos Jr. maintained an optimistic outlook for the domestic economy, projecting approximately 7% growth for 2023. Additionally, Marcos Jr.'s foreign policy stance emphasized a delicate balancing act, reaffirming the Philippines' enduring alliance with the United States for security purposes, while cultivating closer economic ties with China to foster post-pandemic recovery and economic cooperation. Under President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s leadership, the Philippines has undergone significant advancements in digital transformation, marking a pivotal shift towards a more technologically enabled nation. Notable achievements include the successful implementation of the national ID system, with over 87% of the population registered, facilitating convenient access to government services through the eGov mobile app. Additionally, digital payments have seen substantial growth, accounting for 42% of total retail transactions in 2022. Internet infrastructure projects like Starlink and the National Fiber Backbone and Broadband NG Mesa initiatives have greatly improved internet speeds in underserved regions, promoting inclusivity and accessibility. These efforts align with President Marcos Jr.'s commitment to leveraging technology for national development, fostering innovation, efficiency, and inclusivity across various sectors of society.
We look forward to the completion of the 5 next phases of the National Fiber Backbone project by 2026. Once finished, the DICT expects to increase the penetration rate from 33%, as it is now, to 65%, reaching 70 million Filipinos out of the current 115 million population nationwide.
President Marcos Jr. is poised to emphasize investments in digital infrastructure, such as broadband networks and 5G technology, to enhance internet access and connectivity not only within the Philippines but also across ASEAN. To foster digital innovation and entrepreneurship, Marcos Jr. is supporting initiatives like establishing innovation hubs, startup incubators, and investment funds to nurture digital startups and SMEs. Encouraging innovation in the digital sector can fuel economic growth, create jobs, and drive technological advancement. In terms of governance, Marcos Jr. is advocating for the digitization of government services and the adoption of e-government platforms to enhance public service delivery, transparency, and administrative efficiency. Furthermore, digital trade and payments have played a pivotal role in facilitating economic integration within ASEAN by breaking down barriers to cross-border commerce, enabling businesses to expand into new markets, and streamlining trade transactions. As digital technologies continue to evolve and shape the global economy, their role in driving economic integration and fostering inclusive growth is expected to further deepen, providing opportunities for sustainable development and connectivity across ASEAN and beyond. President Marcos Jr.'s commitment to advancing digital transformation highlights a strategic vision aimed at leveraging technology to propel the Philippines and ASEAN into a digitally enabled future.
Since the start of this administration, it has been quickly recognized that the importance of digitalization and what its role is in the private sector in achieving our vision of a digitally connected Philippines.
President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s leadership is characterized by his vision for a digital future, commitment to international cooperation, and focus on national security. His advocacy for a rules-based international order in the Indo-Pacific region has earned him respect globally, demonstrating his dedication to promoting peace, stability, and cooperation. His commitment to digitization and digitalization is transforming the Philippines into a modern nation, improving public services and opening up new opportunities for economic growth. In addition to his diplomatic efforts, Marcos Jr. has shown a strong commitment to national security. His focus on expanding the capabilities of the Philippines military for external defense is a testament to his dedication to safeguarding the country's sovereignty and territorial integrity. His efforts to modernize the military align with his vision for the future of the Philippines, ensuring that the Philippines military is well equipped to face the challenges of the 21st century. In conclusion, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s forward-thinking policies, commitment to international cooperation, and focus on national security are transforming the Philippines and earning him respect on the global stage.
Shoutouts: Marit Sumarao, Amorelli Faga,
Hello everyone.
Evelyn Dentro,
Welcome to Splat Communications,
Eleuterio Rizada Jr.,
your channel
Lori
for
Mamawag,
reliable, relevant,
Anthony De Los
and accurate
Reyes,
information regarding
Claros Riosa,
sports, surveys,
Marcelina de Guzman,
statistics, science,
Victory,
politics,
Rick Dadero,
lifestyle,
Chris Pulon,
arts, travel, and
Nilo
technology.
Antonio, Roma Morales, Melgen Channel, Bernard Arellano, Smelling Electric Car, Grace Germino, Jean Singanan, Don Pilio, Ronald Asido, Teresita Rosas Coson,
Kanino daw
Bijoy,
napupunta ang pera?
Bong Velasco,
Sino si
Julo
Eddie?
Tabios, The Girl Next Door Aki, Loreto Tandok, Jimmy Atangan, Bench Messina, Joey Autajay, Josefina Bitana, Ferry Coy, Bacalari,
Tinitiyak ko,
Diosdado Canonico,
meron ding
Rob
titindig
Acad,
sa tabi nyo.
Ramon Ramos, Jolene Brand, Estela Rosal, Maria Leonora Copio, Nettie Rebugio, Bo Cap, Leonardo Manansala, Jovito Garcia.
In a world unfolding, where stories come alive, amidst the chaos, there's a truth we strive. Splat Communications, the voice that breaks the mold, reliable and relevant. We're here to unfold, breaking down the walls, moving side by side. Splat Communications, our truth we can't hide. We're the source you lean on, reliable and strong. Catching news from us, where you truly belong. In every headline written, the stories that we tell, the captivating moments that life compels. Through the lens of truth, we capture every scene. Splat Communications, where facts intervene. In a world unfolding, where stories come alive, amidst the chaos.
Please support Splat Communication Channel memberships. For small amounts per month, you would be able to help us continue our fight against fake news and disinformation. We have 3 levels of memberships: Splat Beginner, Splat Intermediate Plus, and Super Splat. Channel members have the any or all of the following perks: Loyalty Badge, Priority Reply to Messages, Members Only Live Chat, in-video and live video shoutouts, Early Access to Videos, Connecting to Social Media, Free and Discounted Merchandise. Hurry! Please become a channel member now. What can you say? Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. We hope you enjoyed and learned something today. In behalf of the Splat Communications team, till next time. Stay safe. Rosa out. Bye.
In the land of misinformation, I'm the truth seeker. Cut through the lies like a blade, I'm a fact checker. Splat Communications, the social need to follow. Unmasking fake news, exposing them all tomorrow. I'm on a mission, fighting for the information. No room for deception, it's time for retaliation. Splat Communications, we set the record straight. Real news, no filters, just the facts we dedicate. Fake news spreading like an epidemic.